Good evening. We'll call this select board meeting to order at 6 p.m. on January 7th, 2026. This meeting is being broadcast live on BNC TV and live streamed on YouTube. To find BNC TV on YouTube, go to youtube.com and search for Bernardston-Northfield Community Television. This meeting will be available for later viewing by following the link at thetownofbernardston.org. You can also watch channel 1075 on your Comcast dial in Bernardston. We will now call the public hearing to order. This is a public hearing of the Bernardston Select Board regarding a petition for the installation of utility poles. The purpose of tonight's hearing is to review and consider the petition submitted jointly by Verizon New England Incorporated and N-Star Electric Company doing business as Eversource Energy for the placement of new utility poles and related equipment within the public right-of-way in Bernardston. This hearing is required under Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 166, Section 22, which governs the erection of poles, wires, and related structures in municipal ways. At this time, I'd like to introduce Don Vonner, and you're with
Verizon,
representing Verizon. Anyone else here from Verizon or Eversource?
Michael Anthony, the Eversource rep, he contacted me today, and I have his information if we need to contact him.
Okay, excellent. I'll invite you up to the table here. And I guess I have to read the petition.
Yes.
Is that what we're doing here? So first I have to read the petition. We used petition for joint identical pole locations. October 22nd, 2025, to the Select Board of Town of Bernardston, Massachusetts. Verizon New England and N-Star Electric Company doing business as Eversource request permission to locate poles, wires, cables, and fixtures, including the necessary anchors, guys, and other such sustaining and protecting fixtures to be owned and used in common by your petitioners along and across the following public way or ways. Keats Brook Branch Road, Place 1, jointly owned pole number T13/E14 on the northeast side of Keats Brook Branch Road at a point approximately 5 feet from northwesterly from the center line of Keats Brook Road and approximately 155 feet northeasterly from the proposed pole numbered T14/E15. Keats Brook Branch Road to place one jointly owned pole numbered T14/EIS on the southwest side of Keats Brook Branch Road at a point approximately 160 feet westerly from the center line of Keats Brook Road and approximately 155 feet southwesterly from proposed pole number T13/E14 and approximately 185 feet southeasterly from proposed pole number T15/E16. What is the T and the E?
T means it's for utilities. It's for Verizon, and the E is for electric.
Oh. That's what the E meant, but the T was throwing me off. Telecommunication.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I get it. Sorry.
It's all right. You're good. You needed a break anyway.
Yeah. Keats Brook Branch Road, place one jointly owned pole numbered T15/E16 on the southwest side of Keats Brook Branch Road at a point approximately 345 feet northwesterly from the center line of Keats Brook Road and approximately 185 feet northwesterly from proposed pole number T14/E15 and approximately 170 feet southerly from proposed pole number T16/E17. Continuing with Keats Brook Branch Road. Place one jointly owned pole number T16/E17 on the east side of Keats Brook Branch Road at a point approximately 515 feet northwesterly from the center line of Keats Brook Road and approximately 170 feet northerly from proposed pole number T15/E16 and approximately 160 feet southeasterly from proposed pole number T17/E18. Also, Keatsbrook Branch Road. Place one jointly owned pole number T17/E18 on the west side of Keatsbrook Branch at a point approximately 675 feet northwesterly from the center line of Keatsbrook Road and approximately 160 feet northwesterly from proposed pole number T16/E17 and approximately 100 feet southerly from proposed pole number T18/E19. Keatsbrook Branch Road, place one jointly owned pole number T18/E19 on the east side of Keatsbrook Branch Road at a point 775 feet northwesterly from the center line of Keatsbrook Road and approximately 100 feet northerly from proposed pole number T17/E18. So the reason for all of this, the request is necessary to provide service to the homeowner at 39 Keatsbrook Branch Road and to provide for the distribution of intelligence and telecommunication and the transmission of high and low voltage electrical current. Wherefore, said petitioners pray that after due notice and hearing as provided by law, they are granted locations for and permission to erect and maintain poles, wires, and cables, together with anchors, guys, and other such sustaining and protecting fixtures as they may find necessary. Said poles be erected substantially in accordance with the plan filed herewith marked Verizon number 1A7C5JH dated October 22nd, 2025. Also for permission to lay and maintain underground laterals, cables, and wires in the above or intersecting public ways for the purpose of making connections with such poles and buildings as said petitioners may desire for distributing purposes. Your petitioners agree to reserve space for one cross arm at a suitable point on each of said poles for the fire and police telephone signal wires belonging to the municipality and used by it exclusively for municipal purposes. Presentation by the okay, so this is where we'll turn it over to you. The floor is yours.
I don't really have anything to add.
Okay.
You don't want to read it all over again?
I know. I'd rather get you an oxygen tank. But I will say I did get out to the site earlier today. I looked. I didn't measure. I usually measure. It's a dirt road with snow. It's plowed pretty well, but my measurements would have been inaccurate anyway. I can tell you they're fairly close to what you see here, and the stakes are all in place. And they're coming out of the snow.
Mm-hmm.
And they're well off the roadway, which is what I usually look for, especially this time of year, worrying about plows. So this is these 6 poles on Keatsbrook. Are we also doing Keatsbrook Road, or are we just doing Keatsbrook Branch?
Keatsbrook and Keatsbrook Branch.
Okay. That one's even longer, so sorry. This is just the 6 poles, and it runs right up to the house at 39 Keatsbrook Branch, which is the main purpose for these poles. As you know.
Mm-hmm. Questions? Or anything?
I don't have any questions.
I don't have any questions either.
I do.
Yes.
That would be public comment.
Public comments
Public
next.
comment.
Yeah.
We'll now hear comments from the public. If you wish to speak, please state your name and address for the record before offering your remarks.
Jane Dutcher, 52 Shaw Road. It's a question, not a remark. On the first pole in the list, T1514, it says at a point approximately 5 feet northwest from the center line. When I read that, I think that pole is in the road. 5 feet from the center line does not get to the edge of the road.
I could see that. I could see where you get that. It just means it's going the distance from an approximate point of where the center line of the road would be, and then you look to the side, and that's where it is. It's not in the road. It's
It's not 5 feet from the center line,
no,
even though this says 5 feet from the center.
it's 5 feet from the center line, walking eastward, and then going off to the side of the road. So this is a measurement from another roadway to give you an approximate point of where to look, not where the pole's going.
I'm only asking the question because on Shaw Road, you have a pole that's practically in the road.
Oh, I can't speak to that one, but.
Well, it's Verizon.
I was gonna ask him that question, actually, as I was reading all of that.
You have the phone number, I didn't think.
I didn't grab the poll.
But it's right, it's in the roadway, it's not off the road. Thank you,
Sure.
even though I don't believe you.
I can assure you the stake is not in the middle of the roadway.
Okay, I'll buy that.
Anyone else? Questions, comments? So I do have a question. I'm sorry, go ahead, Brian.
Just,
You gotta identify yourself.
so Brian Minor, DPW. Brad and I met with Verizon Eversource 3 months ago, and walked it all, and he kind of gave our blessing to location and all that stuff for all these poles. So, just my 2 cents worth.
The Brad you've referenced is the tree warden?
Yes.
How much work is it to move a pole 2 feet off the road? Referring to the pole she's talking about. Is it a lot? Is it, or are we talking? I know you don't know what pole I'm talking about.
Yeah, no,
It's really in the road.
It's not a lot of work, it actually would not require a petition to the town. Anything within 3 feet is considered in situ, so you don't have to petition the town to get that done. You just need to.
It's whether Verizon or Eversource or combination of the two want to do it.
It is a safety issue.
Yeah, it's
been
a
there a long
safety
time.
issue.
Yeah.
Just, you could probably log a ticket with Verizon's area group. And I'll mention it too if you know the poll number.
I don't know the pole number.
No, I didn't think so.
Yeah, I didn't think to grab it
We
either.
can work with our Eversource tenants.
Yeah.
But it is interesting, and you know what pole, obviously, because you're.
Well, we had the one on South Merrifield move.
But,
Remember
Yeah.
that?
okay, yeah, that's right.
That one was worse. We had to move that one. Same thing, we just
Yeah.
worked through the process.
It's interesting that it's in the road. It's very strange to me.
Back from when it was a dirt road and only.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of.
Horse and buggies were going by. No, I'm kidding.
If it needs to move more than 3 feet, we would require what we're doing here. But if it just moving it back a couple feet, they can just do it.
Okay. That was just a curiosity question.
There's a wetland there.
Oh, that could be the problem.
Okay.
There's also water in
Reroute the road.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
wow.
reroute the road 3 feet this way.
Oh,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, no, you gotta ask me to make a motion.
to,
Oh, okay.
Keep reading.
Yeah, so I would entertain a motion to approve the petition for pole placement as described.
So moved.
And I'll second that. Anyone else? Any further? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We're gonna do Keats Brook as well?
it. Two separate. The
Yeah.
same project, 2 roads.
Yeah. Two. But I
we
don't
weren't
have
given that.
I wasn't given
You
that.
weren't given the other 10
No.
votes.
No.
You're gonna come back.
Well, we can do it though if I mean,
Don't we have to have a notice of public
Yeah, you
hearing?
have to have
You're gonna
a
have to,
public
yeah.
notice to.
right, I guess I was assuming that it's Keats Brook Branch Road, it's the same abutters,
two
right?
different
Uh,
roads.
Two roads, Keats Brook Road.
Right, I
and
understand
Keats
that,
Brook Branch.
but right,
It's slightly different list.
okay, then we never received that to,
Okay, yeah.
So
then
we can't do that
can't do
then,
that
right.
tonight, yeah, because we can let them know.
based off you asking, I thought maybe we should have had it or something, that's
Yeah,
all.
I thought it
Okay.
would have been sent together.
No, it was not.
But, well, when I come back, I've already looked at those polls as well, so.
All right,
And I know we have DPW's blessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but we gotta let the public know, and they need to have a chance.
Of
to-
course.
Yeah,
yep,
okay.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
so you can close the public
I
hearing.
will, get a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Perfect. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, warrants. I would entertain a motion for the payroll warrant in the amount of $66,645.17.
So moved.
Second. Any discussion?
Nope.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I would entertain a motion for the vendor warrant in the amount of $322,635.21.
So moved.
Second, now a big part of this is fire station payment to Chris Raymond for $130,000. The CDBG, I did it.
See, you're great.
Expense Franklin County Regional Housing Authority for $123,849.13, and that makes up the majority of that large number of 322. Questions?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I would entertain a motion for the regular meeting minutes of December 10th, 2025.
So moved.
Second. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I would entertain a motion for the special meeting minutes of December 21st, 2025.
So moved.
Second. Any questions?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Calendar and announcements. The Bernardston and Leiden Efficiency Grant Public Forum Number 2 will be held on Thursday, January 8th at the farm table, that's tomorrow, in the barn at 6 p.m. Join us for round 2, explore the results of our public survey, and help shape what comes next for Bernardston and Leiden. We look forward to seeing you there. The Open Space and Recreation Committee will meet on Thursday, January 8th at 6 p.m. at the Town Hall. The Finance Committee will meet on Monday, January 12th at 5:30 p.m. at the Town Hall. And we would also like anyone who has the time to donate to this town to consider joining the Finance Committee. They need some help. The Council on Aging will hold their monthly meeting on Tuesday, January 13th at 9:30 a.m. at the Bernardston Senior Center. The Conservation Commission will meet on Tuesday, January 13th at 6 p.m. in the Town Hall. The Planning Board will hold a public hearing on Tuesday, January 13th at 4:15 p.m. at the Town Hall. The purpose of the public hearing is to consider a special permit application submitted by Brian McComb for the proposed establishment of Tree Fellers Timber Harvesting to process cordwood and saw logs located at 347 Martindale Road. The Pioneer Valley Regional School District Budget Subcommittee meeting is scheduled on Tuesday, January 13th at the PVRS Library at 6 p.m. This meeting holds particular importance for Bernardston residents because the budget decisions made at the district level directly shape both financial obligations of the town and the educational opportunities available to local students. Attending this meeting ensures that Bernardston voices are heard in the district's financial planning process and helps maintain transparency and accountability in decisions that affect the town's future. Cushman Library Play and Learns continues throughout the month of January, every Wednesday from 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Join the Cushman Library for free play, time with friends, and a story from Miss Ruby while promoting early literacy and chatting about your child's development. This program is funded by the Coordinated Family and Community Engagement Grant from the Massachusetts Department of Early Education and Care. The Zoning Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing on Thursday, January 15th at 6:30 p.m. at the Town Hall. The purpose of this hearing is to consider a request for a special permit or variance application submitted by Jessica Merrill for the proposed establishment of a barber shop at 119 South Street. 119 South Street. Town office will be closed in recognition of Martin Luther King Jr. Day on Monday, January 19th, 2026. The Planning Board will meet on Tuesday, January 20th at 4 p.m. at the Town Hall. We got through all the announcements. On to citizens' concerns. Anybody got any? Yes,
Yes,
fire away.
so,
Chris Whisk.
yes, Chris West,
Thank you.
or-
Come on up.
and Susan, and Mona.
Oh,
We
boy.
want to express our gratitude for Karen, and acknowledge the achievements that have happened since she became employed here with the town. Things weren't always easy, but we all got there. We now have a server, which made me, as the town clerk, feel much more secure with the fact that all my data is being backed up to a server. We have a great website now where people can go and get more information without having to call us and ask all kinds of questions when it's all there on the website. And it's just been a great atmosphere here within the town hall. I think I can speak for the other employees here in town hall, that it's just been a better atmosphere, and very positive atmosphere.
The communication has been terrific. You know, we're not wondering if a meeting has been changed or, you know, if something is going to be happening. The communication is terrific.
Yes.
We're not alone anymore if our computers go awry. You know, before we had to, for a computer crash, we had to figure out on our own where to buy a new one, what to buy, and how to make all that work. And just the general support and the progress that has been made since she's been here. Karen has a knack for getting things done, which has been terrific, inclusive, and
Yes.
I really appreciate the work that she's put in, and would love to see that continue in the future. You know, with whoever gets chosen for this position going forward, you know, make sure that it's a person who, you know, knows how to make things happen and to see progress in the town. As everybody wants to see the town move forward, right? Not just go along on its everyday business, but move forward.
So that's it.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
We just wanted to
Yes,
express
thank you.
our gratitude.
You've suitably
And
embarrassed her.
I had nothing to do with it.
We knew that.
so that's
Right.
it. That's
Thank
our,
you.
That's our citizen concern.
All right.
Anyone else with a concern or questions?
I would just second what they said
Good.
Thank you.
for the rest of the town.
Appointments, Nancy Borderweek, Council on Aging. Nancy's here this evening to discuss possible solutions to house the COA vans undercover during snowstorms.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Nancy Borderweek. I'm the chair of the Council on Aging. You know, we run the van year-round. In the wintertime, we don't do anything special. We don't go on special trips or anything like that. The majority of the trips are for medical things. We have dialysis, cancer treatments, you know, seniors have a lot of medical appointments. And if you miss them, they're really hard to reschedule. It takes months. So we really, really try to keep that van on the road. And you can't drive the van if there's any snow on it. It's illegal. And so we bought scrapers and brushes and all that. And it's not, you know, if it's minor snow, it's not a problem. But we were hoping that maybe we could brainstorm a solution where in major snow, like 4 or 5 inches or more, we could find some place in town where we could just, I'm talking the small van, just put the small van someplace so it's undercover. So the poor driver doesn't have to, you know, try to dig it out, and it's, you know, you have to sort of plow it in because it's outside and everything.
Right.
So, you know, that's, if there's some place in town that we might be able to put during big events. We're talking maybe 4 or 5 times a year. We would, you know, other than that, we'll take care of it. But, so I was just hoping you guys could maybe brainstorm and.
In the
give us a
past,
hand.
am I correct that they used to use the highway department?
We did. I mean, the last few years, we haven't really had much snow. But I think when Gary was here, at least I remember driving like one of our drivers down to the highway department. But, you know, I think they've gotten more equipment since then. So the place that we used to put it might not be available anymore. So I don't know about that, but.
One would guess that if it's a snow event and it's happening, the highway department's trucks are out on the
Well,
road.
but we'd have to put it in before the snow started.
Right.
I see.
You know, so that might be difficult for them. But I don't know, maybe the new fire station has a spot for us? I mean, we're only talking maybe 4 or 5 times a year.
Right, right. I've been over to the new fire station as well.
on up,
They don't
Danielle,
have a
too.
spot,
I've never,
from what I saw.
I don't know if there's room anywhere.
Suggestions?
So, take a step backwards. When Haley was here, we took the van down there to try to get it out of the parking lot up here, so we had more room to plow.
A win-win.
But we didn't put it inside.
Oh.
We parked it out beside the Eversource trucks next to the railroad tracks. And in turn, as we had time, we could help clean them off or something because they were next to our yard. But since I've been here, we actually haven't put them inside our garage. Because it's, as much as our trucks are outside during storms, we gotta work on them.
Of course.
And they come in and out all the time during storms, so that kinda negates the inside part of our building there.
The other structures on the highway department lot,
Yep.
are there any opportunities there?
So, the old salt shed that's out in the back corner.
That's what I was
is
thinking, yeah.
Full to the brim of all the other equipment and everything else.
So that's a no-go.
Yeah, I mean, everything that has a roof over it is pretty much taken up in terms of what we have.
Right.
The fire department, the old fire department.
Right now, it's full to the brim. We even had to build a loft in there to put extra stuff up higher to get it. So
Where
we
did you
could
put all this
stack.
stuff before the fire department
So,
moved?
a lot of the stuff that's in the fire station was outside before.
Yeah,
You're talking
there were a
probably,
couple of trailers, I know, yeah.
so the chipper was outside, the grader was outside, all that stuff. I mean, in all reality, right now in the old fire station, you probably have $1.2 million worth of equipment sitting in there. That, a lot of that was outside before.
So what's the solution?
But the new fire station, is there any room in there?
We got the
Pete?
chief,
The overhang off the back of the building, possibly?
That's.
You've been
my
listening?
suggestion.
I am.
okay. Can we borrow some space at the fire station on snowy nights?
You probably could.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
What about just the overhang outside,
overhang.
so they don't have to have access to your building, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way it's
Secure for
outside,
everyone.
it's covered, but not.
Is that a pitched roof? Is it
Yes.
liable to get slammed from the snow coming off? No?
Not too bad.
No.
It's plenty of room.
Is that where Mr. Raymond had his cars?
He had a lift underneath there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my
How would-
only other question was, are there, I know you have a 2-bay garage down there, are they always full? Is it something that maybe if it snowed, they put- I don't know if it would even fit.
And this is the small van.
Oh, the small.
The big van,
So overnight, there's always
too
one
hard.
bay available.
Okay.
During the day, we're usually out, it's a snowstorm, so I can't answer for the chief. But
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
that's putting you on the spot here.
That's
No,
a,
no, no,
that's a
no.
coded building as well, so you're giving a
Oh,
non-town
that's true, yeah,
employee
yeah.
Right.
access
It
to a
is
police
Seems like
building.
the
Yeah, that's-
overhang,
The
That could be
overhang
an issue.
seems a better
that
option.
keeps the snow off from it and
Keep
keeps,
liability.
and nobody's in anybody's
I didn't mean to
building.
put you on the spot. That wasn't my intention. I was just trying to.
So there's a couple of ways we can explore potentially the fire department, the new fire department.
that would be a huge help.
How do you coordinate that? Is the space available right now? Like,
Yeah,
So-
I'm usually the only one at Frank's when I eat there,
okay,
so I can rough it.
Oh, thank you.
all right,
Well,
all
that's a huge help. We really appreciate that. Thank you.
right. Let's see if that works
Again,
out.
it's only during big events, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Big snow events.
Right,
Yeah.
big stuff.
So how do you predict those?
Well, the weathermen can't, so.
That's,
I know.
Yeah.
so you'll just coordinate that with your driver?
Yes,
Look at the weather,
Right.
contact Pete.
Yep, and we'll just drop it off and give it a ride home. Right
Sounds good.
back.
You need notice before we do that?
No,
No? Okay.
I try to be alert when I'm driving, so
Okay. Always good.
It's a big van.
I'll hopefully
and-
slow down.
I gotta say, I am glad that you cleaned the van off though, because there's a number of small cars
Oh, I know. We,
that never, it was a little windshield.
I made it all the way to Hadley this morning before the ice came flying off.
I'm telling you, I say you write those people tickets. I see them on the highway all the time, right?
In public forum.
No, I'm talking, so I see it on the
He wasn't
highway all the
happy
time.
with it.
Every day I drive up and down 91, and it is, it just blows my mind.
It
Surprised
does.
you didn't lose it on the bridge.
Can I tell you?
Well, thank you, we really appreciate
So
it.
I just want to make one more little comment about the snow and ice stuff, just to kind of give everybody a little bit more information about. It seems like it's been kind of on everybody's minds lately about how we address the snow and ice removal and all that stuff.
It hasn't snowed in the past couple of years.
Right. So just to give everybody a little information on that, in terms of whether we're plowing around the vans or parking lots or anything like that, we're usually 4 to 5 hours after the last flake of snow before we ever get to those parking lots or plow the vans out or all of that. And I think with the timing of events lately and everything else, it's been a little bit of a struggle for people. And we got to prioritize the roads first. So some things like the senior center parking lot, like today, we had our last flake around 11 o'clock. In all reality, it could have been 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon before we ever touched it. So I just want to make sure everybody's kind of aware of that, because it's been, like I said, it's been talked about quite a bit lately in terms of why things aren't done in time for certain things to open and stuff like that. And it's basically the timing lately.
And the schools come first.
So, correct, but I just want to make sure everybody knows kind of how it works. It's that last snowflake that hits the ground, then that's when the time starts. And for us, if we have one breakdown, one truck goes down, it pushes it back to about 8 hours. So if we have one breakdown, you know, a timing that we might be able to get to a parking lot at 10 o'clock in the morning, all of a sudden we're not there until well after it should have opened. And like I said, it's
So
kind of,
don't let the trucks break down.
We try.
that's easier said than done sometimes. But like I said, I just want to put that out there just because there's been a lot of questions lately about when and all that stuff. So,
Likely, if you haven't plowed, yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's a tough
Oh,
time
yeah.
of year.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you for everything that you guys do.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
If you haven't plowed the parking lots, it's probably a
They
good
should stay
indicator
home.
that the people should have stayed home anyway.
so and that's a lot of the conversation lately is trying not to encourage people to come out during bad events. If it's snowing and stuff,
Just makes sense.
you know, the library and the senior center, we're not trying to encourage people to come out in 6 inches of snow and, you know, just to drop a book off or something like that.
It
So,
can't be that important.
exactly. Yep.
Same
All right,
people.
well,
Thank you.
guys.
Yep.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to Fire Chief Peter Shedd, fiscal year 25 volunteer fire capacity grant. Chief Shedd is here this evening to request approval for the select board to apply for the VFC grant.
Okay, it's a smaller grant, it will just come out of my budget. Probably talking like about $1,000.
Okay.
And it's for buying wildland firefighter gear.
Oh, okay.
What here?
Wildland firefighter, brush fires.
Oh, I got you.
So you
Okay.
don't have to wear their heavy jackets and turnout pants and stuff like that. And then not ruining their own personal sweatshirts, pants,
Sounds good.
clothes. And it used to be through the DCF, did the grant, but they changed their names, but it's the same company and
Okay.
or same division, and they only get so much and they break it down. And they try to make it fair, so.
Are we likely to get
It's
it?
not the same towns getting it every year, so they sort of hint that, Bernardston, this would be a good time for you to apply this year.
Okay.
All right. I like
Okay,
it.
all right. So, I mean, it's minimal, but.
Yeah.
if
Every
we can
little
save
bit
it
helps.
Every little bit helps,
save
absolutely.
$1,000.
So, let's say that even though they encourage you, they don't give you the grant, but you've spent it out of your budget, you'd still be okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 match.
Oh, okay.
But he's
All
gonna
right.
spend,
I got you.
he's gonna match it with his budget,
Okay, I got you. All right. Now I understand.
right?
And we already have a line item in there for $5,000 for turnout gear, so.
Okay.
But like I said, it'll probably be $1,000, and
Okay.
that should buy us quite a few shirts, or.
I'd entertain a motion to approve an application for the FY 25 volunteer, is that supposed to be 25 or 26?
It's 25.
Okay. For the VFC grant.
So moved.
Second.
I'm sorry, it's not FY '25, it's just 2025. Volunteer
Oh,
Fire
so it's
Capacity
not
Grant,
FY,
it's not FY, that's a
I got
typo.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All in
Do I
favor?
need to amend my motion?
Yeah,
No.
you probably should. For
Okay.
legal
So moved.
purposes. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Perfect.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Police Sergeant
Do we want
Tom.
to talk about regroup a little bit now
You
or
can,
wait
I think we should wait to maybe,
on a new bit
yeah,
or next time? Or?
yeah. Let's do that. And then we'll have, because some more progress might have been made too.
All right,
Yeah,
it is working now.
yep.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
Thanks,
you.
Peter.
Thank you. Police Sergeant Tom Shabbat. The Edward J. Byrne Memorial Justice Assistance Grant Program.
Come on up.
Sergeant Shabbat is here this evening to request approval from the Select Board to apply for the Edward J. Byrne Memorial Justice Assistance Grant. Floor is yours.
Yeah, so with the assistance of Karen, we're going to apply for the Byrne Grant. It allows us to upgrade much needed technology that's in our cruisers and in our station that just takes a beating. Right now we have computers that are just standard at-home laptops that are run 18 hours a day, and it shows it because we have intermittent communication with our internet, stuff like that. The grant allows for up to $40,000, and we're going to apply for a few other things within the station that'll help protect our criminal justice information and evidence as well. A lot of times they'll, cut certain points to allow for, for them to give out more money to more departments, but we're going to go for roughly $33,000, and it's a reimbursement grant. So if approved for that amount, we'll purchase it, and then the town will be reimbursed shortly thereafter.
And he's been working with Brian Leck at Advantech and got the quotes and everything with
okay.
it. So he's working with our IT company
Nice.
to get the
Yeah.
right quotes, and because Brian Leck knows the server, all the, how to hook it all up,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, it'll be compatible with the
Yep.
technology that he has in place.
That we have,
way,
right.
there won't be any hiccups or miscommunications with the servers or anything. Hopefully.
Okay. There are firewalls between your data and the town's data.
Yep.
Appropriate protection.
Yep.
Okay.
I like it. Any other questions? I don't have any either. So I'll entertain a motion to approve an application for the Edward J. Byrne Memorial Justice Assistance Grant.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
Okay, new business. The Franklin Regional Council of Government Highway Bid Program, FY27 Collective Highway Bids Permission Form. Phew. I just saw that in there and I couldn't believe some of the stuff I was reading. Anyway, I would entertain a motion to authorize the town administrator / chief procurement officer for the town of Bernardston as the official signatory for all highway construction services contracts in which we choose to participate. We understand that we will have the opportunity to preview the contract templates for highway construction for FY27, each invitation for bids with specifications and applicable prevailing wage schedules. We authorize the specs and applicable, I jumped up a line there.
There you go.
We authorize the FERCog to contract or renew contracts on our behalf, and we have taken action to duly appoint the FERCog as our agent for materials bids, which includes aggregates and loam, cold patch, geotextiles, calcium chloride products, culvert and guardrail products, and hot mix asphalt. We agree to abide by Mass General Law, Chapter 30B and Chapter 30, Section 39M, for the purposes of procuring additional highway products and services, and will not engage in any activity in violation of Massachusetts ethics laws.
So moved.
I will second that.
So, 2 cents worth type of thing. It covers,
It's not that
it
we
even
can't hear.
covers like our snow and ice stuff. It covers our sand, our salt.
Yeah, I was
That
reading
means
some
you
of
have to buy through the COG?
Yeah.
No. So if we stay under $10,000, this just does, this does everything from our paving, like our milling, all those big projects.
Yeah.
I wanna say probably 90% of what we buy is through that contract.
Okay. So it's important. But
but-
we don't get to control it. They bid for all the 31 different
So-
communities in the COG?
As highway superintendent, we come together with the FERCog and make small changes on what we want and specifications on products and all that good stuff. And then they, on behalf of Franklin and Hampshire County, bid it all out collectively to try to get better prices for all of us. And like I said, it's everything from snow and ice stuff to all of our summer products and all of our consumables, let's put it that way.
This isn't anything new,
No, this is what we do every year.
Right.
just a,
Yeah, FERCog's awesome. This is an absolute lifesaver. I mean, the contracts that come out of this there's what, 3 or 4 of them
Oh.
that are well over 100 pages long.
Right.
Like
They do all the work.
they do everything.
Yeah.
It's worth every penny that we pay them to do this stuff. It's amazing what the service they provide us for.
You know, when we do the efficiency and regionalization with Leiden, and you know how it keeps coming up about the grant writing for them, how
Right.
it's just so, it takes up so, because they don't participate in this program. They're, you know, from my understanding.
Right.
And there's a lot of time spent on writing and all the grants for
If
the.
we try to do this ourselves, you're talking at least one more full-time position to try
Yeah,
to
just to do this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Right.
crazy how much goes into this stuff.
I might be wrong about that, but,
They have 2 people at the FERCog that this particular contract is what they do. And it's, yeah, like I said, they do an awesome job for us. So,
Okay.
so I motioned, you seconded?
Yes. I had to go back and look and see if there was a motion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Good,
Perfect. Thank you.
thank you.
Review the town's right of first refusal, Mass General Law, Chapter 61A, Section 14. The next item of business is the notice of intent to sell agricultural land pursuant to Mass General Law, Chapter 61, Section 61A, Section 14, submitted by River Maple Farm, Incorporated. The notice concerns a parcel of approximately 5.75 acres, identified as Lot A on the plan recorded with the Franklin County Registry of Deeds at Plan Book 156, page 70, located off Fox Hill Road. The proposed sale is to Scott and Donna DeGeorge of 166 Merrifield Road, Bernardston, for the sum of $70,000. The Select Board has reviewed the notice and considered the town's rights under Chapter 61A. At this time, I would entertain a motion that the town of Bernardston waive its right of first refusal to acquire the parcel, thereby allowing the sale to proceed in accordance with the terms set forth in the notice of intent, and to authorize execution of the waiver of first refusal letter as written.
So moved.
Second. Questions? Thoughts? Anyone? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Transfer station third-party inspection report. A third-party transfer station inspection report took place on or about November 20th, 2025 by the Franklin County Solid Waste Management District. There were no deficiencies found at the facility. Therefore, I would entertain a motion to accept and sign the Massachusetts Department of Environmental Protection third-party inspection report dated December 9th, 2025, submitted by third-party inspector Jan Amin, Executive Director of the Franklin County Solid Waste Management District.
So moved.
Second. Any other questions or thoughts?
Nope.
Very interesting stuff when I was looking that over. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And it was all, everything was A plus
Mhm.
on that report?
Yep.
No
They don't usually, I mean, no deficiencies.
Zero deficiencies. They
That's a
don't
beautiful thing.
grade it A plus to F, but
Well,
It's hard to make,
Zero
no
deficiencies.
deficiencies that big.
it's
That's
hard to
yes.
make them happy.
No.
Evidently, we made them happy.
That's the
They're doing a good job over there, clearly. Fiscal year 26 Community Compact Information Technology Grant. The Community Compact IT Grant Program is a competitive funding opportunity designed to support local innovation through strategic investments in technology. The program provides grants for the implementation of innovative and transformative IT projects by covering one-time capital expenses, including technology infrastructure and the purchase of equipment or software. Applications from eligible municipalities will be accepted beginning January 5th, 2026, and will close on February 5th, 2026 at noon. Grant requests of any amount up to $200,000 will be considered and no local match is required. In consultation with Advantech, our most significant areas of need include computer and laptop upgrades and replacements. They also recommend seeking funding for the Sonic Wall license renewals, which typically cost approximately $1,200 per firewall. At this time, I would entertain a motion to approve submitting an application for the FY26 Community Compact Information Technology Grant.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Go ahead.
Would this help? I mean, I know the police were just here and they're going to file their grant.
Yeah, it could.
Just curious.
It could.
Just curious.
but
Let's say
he-
one is denied and the other's approved.
Right.
Let's say this one's approved and that one, they
but
don't
he's-
get the grant.
his-
Could you still-
Right.
Okay.
So that's good that he's doing that, because that's for the police,
Yeah.
for the vehicles.
Mhm.
This is for computer laptop replacement for the town employees.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Particularly,
Yeah,
It's a little different. All right, I got you. Okay.
who is coordinating the grant?
I am.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I heard you say one time, and the senior center got this grant in the past.
Yeah, 2 years ago, and we couldn't apply for it, like, it's the Compact Community
So the
Grant.
one time,
Yeah,
the period has passed.
Yes.
And now the one
you have to
time
wait
starts
2
over.
years after,
Okay.
and we received the $50,000 for the server. We had to sit out last year, that round, and now we're back in the game. And the information I received about Sonic Walls and the computer replacements, that came from Brian Leck. I asked him, what does he think that we
The
should?
next biggest
right.
priority? Okay.
So that was his recommendation.
Is there a dollar figure attached to that?
It's, yes, I apologize, I didn't have it ready when I did this, but it's $17,000. We're gonna ask for 20 grand. And that's for 15 laptops and 6 Sonic firewall license renewals.
You said 16 laptops?
15 laptops
15.
and 6 Sonic firewall licenses.
Every laptop doesn't need one.
No, but there's people that, no, not every laptop needs to be switched out, but it'll go into an inventory, because they're all coming up at some point. And there's some boards and committees that don't have a laptop, there's people without it that could use a laptop.
Then there's the old one that I have that's.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and then Brian Leck's gonna,
It's worth-
yeah, and he's gonna start tracking, the purchase of our laptops, and then he'll manage our inventory for switching out and all of that. So that's the way forward with that.
Nice.
We motioned.
We did, oh yeah, we did. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Can
Got
we,
lost for a second there.
in respect for these guys, you guys hanging around for the snow plowing at Charter lot?
Oh.
Can
well,
we
we'll
bump that
skip
to the
it. I
top?
didn't know that's what
Yeah.
you. I
So
thought you
sorry.
just-
Should've said,
You
come on
ready?
up. Yeah, come on
Yeah,
up.
come on up. Snow plowing charity farm lot, parking lot on Monday, December 29th, 2025. Bill Montiglio sent an email to the town administrator and highway superintendent Brian Miner that he can no longer use his snow blower to clear the charity farm lot parking area. During the first storm, the lot was full of gravel and stones, which damaged his machine, breaking a shear pin and chipping paint. So he feels it's no longer suitable for the task. Bill suggests 3 possible alternatives: asking the highway department to plow the lot, post a request for a volunteer with a plow on the town website and charity farm lot Facebook page.
And real quick, Bill emailed me the other day, and he had posted a Facebook I'm sorry, a Facebook reach out on the Charity Farm Lot Facebook page, and he had no takers as of yesterday
He also gives it on next door.
on Nextdoor too.
So a question for Brian. This would be, let's say that you could do it, I'm not putting you on the spot whether you can or can't.
Yep.
This would be one of those, yeah, we're not gonna clear that out until everything else is done anyway, right? Because I can't, you know, I would assume.
It's not, it would be very low on the priority list.
Sure.
If we did it.
I got you.
My opinion is if the snowbank on the side of the road gets high so they can't drive in or out, I have no problem plowing that just to knock a hole in it.
Sure.
But to get a truck in there to plow that is
Pretty tough.
yeah. And the ground isn't great in there, so that wouldn't go well either. We'd end up doing a lot of damage in there. I don't think it's worth.
Okay.
I don't think it's worth trying to plow that lot with what we have.
Yeah.
Like I said, no problem. Like I said, you get that big snowstorm, we can knock that little windrow off the driveway and kind of make a hole. But like I said, plowing it's a whole nother.
Yeah. Okay.
Whole nother
I
thing.
got you. Okay.
I don't disagree.
Neither do I. When I read that, I was like, how's he gonna get it?
Yeah,
No
it's
way he's
not,
getting a truck. Tear it all up.
And it's not like he'll still advertise and look for volunteers.
Yeah.
And I don't think it.
Yeah.
Well, you said a little while. We don't get those big storms anymore.
No.
If there's an inch or two of snow in there, people are still going to be able to
Yeah,
get in there.
I
And
agree.
you know, if we get 3 feet, the likelihood of somebody going hiking is low anyways.
Yeah.
So, I just like I said, I got no problem knocking the windrow off, but beyond that, I don't think it's.
Yeah. I've had 3 inches on my driveway all year, so.
Yep.
All right, I think that's,
Good.
we're good. Thank you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think that's the last.
I think so.
Sounds good to me.
Thanks for everything.
Yeah.
All right.
You had a big laundry
Good job
list
on that
today.
last storm.
So the thrust should be to really look for volunteers,
Yeah.
Yes.
or more than that.
Yeah.
They can, that has
Somebody with a
equipment that will fit
four-wheeler
in
that
there.
has a plow
I
on
heard
it
you
would
say
probably
on
be
the
all
town
right.
website,
And
don't think it's
It's-
there's a couple
No,
tractors
it's not.
nearby.
Sure. Yeah.
People like, like, just we're not really equipped for that. If it was right next to our garage, it'd be different.
Yeah, right.
It's a long way away.
Yeah.
So when you say make a hole, you would just push it, you would go through the
So-
driveway?
Yeah, so
And just
where
push it
the
back.
entrance of the comes off the road, we would just take that windrow that we create
Yeah.
essentially,
Okay,
and we can just kind of stuff that to the side. So they
Perfect.
can just
A little
that
easier.
way you don't have to crawl over.
To
a
go
big-
through the snowbank.
Yeah, exactly. And usually it's frozen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But and I think honestly that's going to create access 90% of the time.
yep, sure will.
Yeah, I mean right now you could get in there with that little bit of snow that's in there.
And then in 2 years, we won't have snow next year, we won't have snow the following year.
You're
And then
promising
2 years
this?
from now, you'll be back, because everybody, all these things will be forgotten, right? You know,
They can. They have
Are
money
you,
they
are
can
you,
pave it.
are you making a promise you're gonna get
No.
the weather to stop for the
no,
next
I'm
few
just
years? I
saying
like
that
it.
it's funny, because it is a big, busy season with
Yeah.
Brian and
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, yeah.
people.
There aren't
you know.
enough hours in the day.
And we all forget what a good winter is. Not that we have a lot of snow on the ground, it's just been a lot of
No.
months.
And the
So-
pesky time of day, like that nighttime, it's right when you
But-
wake up to go to work
So
and
last
school.
year, most of our snowstorms were overnight. So a lot of people didn't see the cleanup efforts. This year, they're just during the day.
That's right.
And it's a whole nother thing.
That's
Yeah.
when you woke me up this morning when you went out.
Be careful
Did he toot
walking
the horn
outside,
too?
It's
I can
slippery.
honk as I go.
Yeah.
No.
You'd be able to hear it 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the
Well,
morning,
because
6
it's a
o'clock.
different truck going by, it
Yeah.
wakes me up. If it was a neighbor going by, that's,
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? The train never wakes me up
the
anymore.
train doesn't wake me up either.
But it's
But the-
Amtrak or.
but
or
what
it
does?
just doesn't
Oh,
wake me
yeah.
up. The
Alright.
state plows going by never wakes me up.
But you know what I would ask on Shaw Road? Getting up onto Route 10, that little incline loves to ice over.
Yeah.
The
true.
heavier you can throw the speed.
There's a couple of good cold spots on your road that the whole road can be melted off, and there's those 2 little spots
Well,
that just keep
that
freezing.
incline going on Route 10, and, I don't even, I stop at the bottom of the incline
Yeah.
and wait for clearance from traffic and then go up. Because if you go up to the stop sign, and wait for you.
Oh, yeah, you're never taking
You're
off.
not gonna move on, so.
And we took,
It's funny because
Some
I
of
do the
that.
opposite, Gene. I go past the stop sign. I don't enter the lane of traffic, but I go up so I'm more level. And I wait in the breakdown lane for traffic.
when we paved that, we even took some of that out of it, and it's still pretty steep trying to
Yeah,
get
it
up
is.
on the road there. But, yeah, all right, gentlemen.
Okay.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you. Update on town administrator hiring process.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm sorry.
Did we skip over? We're
We
at the-
did, I'm sorry. Upper Pioneer, I saw my writing here and I
Okay,
was
yeah,
all
okay.
set. Upper Pioneer Valley Veteran Services District 2-year contract. I would entertain a motion that the town of Bernardston approve and accept the Upper Pioneer Valley Veterans Services District 2-year contract as written from July 1st, 2026 to June 30th, 2028.
So moved.
Second. Questions or?
No, nothing changed.
No.
It's just
I
the
was
same
gonna
old,
say
same old.
Zero change on that. So. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Update on town administrator hiring process. As of January 5th, the town has received 8 applications for the position. The select board will meet on January 20th to review the resumes and determine which candidates to invite for interviews, which are expected to take place in early February. The town description,
The job description.
I'm sorry, the job description was distributed to town employees to gather feedback for the select board's consideration. Is there any other additional information from the select board at this time?
Not that I know of.
Not that I'm aware of either. Okay. The Six-Town Regional Planning Board letter of,
Excuse me,
yes,
on the 20th, it'll be an executive session.
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Not the public.
yes, on January 20th to review the resumes and determine which candidates to invite for interviews will be in executive session.
Thank you, Jane.
Good call. The Six-Town Regional Planning Board letter of support. I would entertain a motion to sign a letter of support to send to our state senator and representative for special legislation to allow the 6 towns to hold special elections to vote on the proposed regional agreement.
So moved.
Second. Any questions, any comments? It was a well-written letter. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Snope, oh, we did that.
We did that one.
Old business, municipal aggregation.
We're gonna table this though.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
You
We're
can just say, you can announce, please announce it, but we're gonna table till we have Brian
Yes.
Keir here.
Okay, well, so there, we're going to, the municipal aggregation, we're gonna table that topic until Mr. Keir, is present.
We do that as a rule with anything that would be significant impact on the town.
Right.
If we want all 3 of us to hear the presentations and discussion and then take a vote.
Yep.
Even though he sat in on the presentation, but still.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yep,
Rather him be here.
yes.
So other business known at time of posting, there is none. Town administrator report.
I just have one item. The town clerk's office and myself, we applied for the roving archivist program through the Massachusetts State Historical Records Advisory Board, and our application was approved.
Nice.
And what does that mean?
What this means is that Bernardston will receive a professional hands-on assistance from a trained archivist to assess, organize, and improve the preservation of our historical records. So it's not a money grant or anything, it's an actual person who will come. The program provides expert guidance on best practices for records management, storage, and accessibility, helping to ensure that our community's documents are well preserved. And it's from everything from vital records to town meeting minutes. They're safeguarded, for future generations.
Mm-hmm.
So it also means that the staff will gain practical recommendations, also from the archivist to tailor to our needs. They'll probably take a look around at how we're storing our materials and vital records as of now. And so anyways, it's just, it's something that we'll be participating in, and I think it's a great effort towards preserving our historical files. So I'll let you know, we know we were approved, but we don't have any other details other than that, so.
Who was the approving body? Is it?
It was the Massachusetts State Historical Records Advisory Board. It's the Secretary of State program.
Okay.
It's a historical commission, basically.
Yes, we included them in our application process, and they actually provided a letter of support for the application, so they'll be all involved in it once this
I
person.
know they want to become more active.
Yeah, yes. So we'll be keeping them close by. And that's all I have.
Excellent, thank you.
Yeah.
That's it, because
We're going to pass over on the executive session.
the executive session.
We were going to consider an issue in executive session, but all the participants couldn't be here tonight, so we're going to reschedule that to make sure that we have full participation.
Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
7 o'clock. We
All
brought it
in
home.
favor? Aye.
Thank you, Tyler.